You know what I like about you, Dom? You're a genuine outlaw, but you're family.
The hell of a job, brother. When we get back to the base, beer's on me.
He's about to go up against the only thing they can't handle. You.
How's it going, everybody? Today I'm reviewing the 8th film in the Fast and Furious franchise, The Fate of the Furious. This time it's directed by F. Gary Gray, who recently directed Straight Outta Compton a few years ago. And this one, again, reunites our whole cast back in it with some crazy, over-the-top action. And this time we have Charlize Theron playing the villain, and she's kind of been following Dom for a little bit, trying to manipulate him, and it has something, makes him basically, I'm not going to reveal the whole plot twist thing or whatever, but she basically gets Dominic Toretto to be on her side and work against his former team and his wife in Letty. So that's pretty much the main problem of the story. Let's get into it. Now, I have enjoyed all of the Fast and Furious movies since Fast 5. I think Fast 5 is amazing, and I've liked the other ones quite a bit. This one, again, I was still looking forward to it. It's one of those movies where you can just go to just for some over-the-top action, some crazy, unbelievable things that don't make any sense whatsoever, but you can still just suspend a little bit of disbelief. There's a couple times where you might feel like, oh, this is a little over the top, at least in the franchise, as a little bit. But for the most part, again, you just suspend it a little bit, and you just have fun with the movie. And if you enjoy all those movies since Fast 5, I think you will for sure enjoy this one. The action is great in it. I don't think it's quite as good as maybe the movies that Justin Lin directed. But like I said, the action scenes, they're what you expect from the Fast and Furious franchise. It's crazy, over the top. The Rock and Statham are great together. They have some of the funnier lines in it. Of course, Roman, played by Tyrese Gibson, is hilarious. Him back and forth with Ludacris is great to see, and it's one of the funnier moments in the movie that basically keeps the levity up and makes it not too serious when some more serious things do happen. And one of the other things I'd like to praise about this movie is, surprisingly, when you do find out why Dom is playing against his team, he's going against him, he's working for Charlize Theron, and the reasoning and everything like that, I really enjoyed the reasoning for it, and it adds a nice emotional undertone to the movie. And with that whole integration of course, everyone's favorite drinking word for these Fast and Furious movies, family. So again, I really liked that point of the plot point, and I didn't expect to be like, okay, whatever, this is the plot point that happens, this is why he's working for the team, but it doesn't really matter. Who cares about the plot of the movie? I enjoyed the plot of the movie and the whole aspect of it to an extent. When I was thinking about this movie, when you think about the first movie for sure, it's about a guy street racing, doing some undercover stuff, and just trying to bend the law a little bit, stay away from the cops and all that. And here we are in the 8th film, and the consequence, I'm not going to go into exactly what happens or anything like that, but like the stakes of the movie, it's like almost like global type stake. Like they're like, this is like a mini superhero team now. And it takes me out of it a little bit when I keep thinking about this, like, this is so weird. Like, these guys from the beginning were just these street thugs, basically, and now these guys are like almost all like military trained people, and to an extent I can give it up a little bit of a pass, but sometimes I'm like, you're reaching here, guys. Like, keep this more contained. I would like it just a little bit more contained. But again, it's a minor nitpick. That's just me thinking about the movie, not actually a critique of the movie itself. It's just that's what happens with this franchise. But like I said, also Jason Statham, his action scenes are great. I love, one of my favorite scenes was the prison scene with The Rock and Jason Statham. One of my 4 favorite action scenes, and also the third act when a couple things get revealed also in that third act and everything, and it's great to see a couple surprises happen in the third act as well, and it's a fun finishing act. My least favorite like action sequence was probably the New York sequence, especially near the beginning of it. And it has to do with like remote controlled stuff like that. And it might be true, and I completely understand that this thing maybe could happen, but just the way it happened and the way it presented itself, I was like, this is so far-fetched a little bit. But like I said, it could be true. I haven't looked into it. There could be a way to do what they do in this movie near the beginning of it, not near the end of the New York scene. You'll know what I'm talking about when I say it, if you've seen the movie. But overall, like I said, it is what it is. These movies are dumb fun action. I like a lot of the action sequences in it. There's a couple parts, again, just take me out of it just because it's so unrealistic. Some parts, it's just like, it just takes me out of the movie for a little bit. But like I said, there's fun parts of this movie. There's the emotional parts of this movie. At the core, as much as Vin Diesel says it throughout the movie, and everyone other character does as well, family is a big part of this movie. I like Charlize Theron as a villain, and I'm excited. I don't know if there's a post-credit scene in this movie. You're going to have to look that up. I didn't stay until after the credits. There might be. But like I said, this kind of closes the book, but also leaves the door open for more adventures for whenever they get to Fast and Furious 20. Because you know it's going to happen if it keeps making money. We're going to have Vin Diesel driving his like Segway or his little scooter or something in the last one when he's like old in a retirement home. Who knows what's going to happen by the end of this franchise when it's all said and done. With all that said, I give The Fate of the Furious a movie rating of a 7.5 out of 10. I think there's good fun to be had here. Don't go into this expecting something that you're not. You know, if you like the Fast and Furious movies, you will like this movie. If you're not a fan of them, I don't think this movie is going to be one to turn you over and make you enjoy it. But like I said, if you like these movies, I think for sure you will like it. As for my enjoyment rating, I will again give that a 7.5 out of 10. Solid movie, solid fun, and again, surprisingly, I enjoyed the whole story aspect of it and the whole why Dom is playing the other side aspect. So that's it. Let me know your favorite Fast and Furious movie in the comment section below. I know a lot of you are probably going to say Fast 5, but like maybe your second favorite one. That'd be a more different one. I think mine probably is 7 probably, but yeah. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. Again, be sure to like this video and subscribe and check out more videos each and every week. That is it, and I will talk to y'all later.